Hey guys, Pablo here, and welcome back to another brand new video. Now in this one, we're going to talk about a project called EarnKeeper that, well, we're gonna get into the details later, but this is about the gaming projects, about the play to earn projects that we've been talking about a lot. So in this project, what you get is you get analytics of how most popular of those projects are performing, how many new daily users are being added, how many new followers are they getting, and so forth. There's like different analytics tools that you get to analyze which project is performing better, and it'll eventually help you decide better on which you want to get into. So that's what we're going to take a look at. Make sure that you realize that this is not a financial advice, so always do your own investigation research. And with this being said, let's get into the video. Now, here we are at the official website of EarnKeeper. Now, we talked somewhat about it in the intro. Now we're going to get details of this project, what we can get through this, what sort of help we can get through this, and how we can use this, and so forth. So this is an inevitable fact that the gaming industry is booming, and along with it, the crypto gaming industry or blockchain gaming industry is also booming with it. There's multiple reasons behind this. One of them being that the whole gaming industry itself is pretty huge, is widely it has a high density of people, and there's a lot of people that play games almost every day. There's like 3 billion, more than 3 billion gamers around the world, and the whole gaming industry is about valued over $200 billion, and in 2021 they got a revenue of $201 billion, and this is actually expected to be doubled in the next 5 years. So this is without a doubt one of the most valued markets around the world. And the gaming industry, the blockchain gaming industry itself, is worth billions of dollars. So because it has a high audience, that's the reason why the whole industry is booming. Now, this being the first reason. The second reason, or the second push that we have seen, is because of the concept of the metaverse. The Facebook, which is one of the biggest corporations around the world, they changed their name to Meta. That was one of the biggest hints or points that this is something very important, something very essential. With Facebook creating their own metaverse, with Microsoft creating their own metaverse, this gives the ideal people that the next the future of technology is metaverse. But there's these obstacles that people, because whenever we talk about metaverse, we immediately imagine virtual reality, and currently at this point the virtual reality metaverse are not possible because of some complications, because people are not ready to invest into buying those expensive VR headsets. So that part is for the future, but the whole idea of metaverse and people realizing this fact that the near future is of the metaverse, that gave a really big push to these projects, to the gaming projects. And because of this, the whole blockchain gaming saw a really massive push, and we saw so many games. Like, for instance, you can see this game Metabomb, which I just reviewed this last week, and like most of the projects you'll see that I'm reviewing or promoting or spreading, and other influencers, other YouTubers, or other influencers of different social media are posting about, they are related to games. So this is inevitable that this is the next thing. This is the next thing of the gaming. And because of this, we have a lot of projects. Now, since we have a lot of projects, how are you supposed to differentiate between those? How are you to tell which one is more suited to you, which one in which you're ideally are supposed to make a good profit? So there's a need for proper analytics that will help you differentiate between different projects, right? And that's what this project EarnKeeper is going to do. So we're going to talk about what kind of analytics are being offered in this project, and we're going to talk about their True Alpha Pass NFT and what you're going to get through it. So first we're going to talk about all the analytics, and then we're going to talk about the True Alpha NFT Pass and what you will be getting through it. So as you can see, this is the main page, the home page of the website EarnKeeper. So you get game deep dives. So it says we deep dive into the most popular and profitable player-earned games to provide real-time data on how to earn. So all these games basically have the player-earned concept. So you play the game, you have fun, you have entertainment, and you also earn through them. So this is something common between all those games. Now we have today's social activity, which involves how many followers have been increased in the very day of the game itself. And then we have today's new users. So this explains how many new users are adding to a particular game. So that'll give you an idea on where the audience is actually going. And then we have today's token volume. So this one talks about the volume of the game, which is pretty straightforward. So these they have like 4 different, I would say, analytics in a sense. So you get to see how many new users are getting added into a particular game, or which project most people are going to, and how many followers do they have, and how many have been increased. And then lastly, we have in based of volume. So this is what you can get through this. Now, first off, we have the filters that you can see here. We also have different games, which includes Metabombs, Builderlands. There's like a bunch of these. If you come to the game section here, this is where we get to see the social activity of different games. For example, we have Sandbox. As you can see, there's like 77 Discord members that have been reduced, and of the Twitter there's actually been an increase. And you can see, well, if you move forward toward the user activity, this one talks about how many new users have been added. So these are the new users in the last 24 hours, these are new users in the last 7 days. So in that terms, I think this is placed in a form that how many more are being added. So in case of this one, there are the most users that have been added. And then we have in terms of volume, token volume. So we have STEPN, which is basically topping in this list right now with the most 24-hour daily volume and the volume in the 7 days. So you can see it's actually pretty massive. It's pretty impressive too. So you have different games. Of course, Sandbox, Decentraland, and Axie Infinity are one of the top ones. Now, when you open up the Games tab here, you can see different games. For example, you have Sandbox, you have STEPN, and so forth. So if you open up a particular game, what you get is, well, description, name, earning resources. You can see here different media posts that have been performed or being performed on different places. So you can have up-to-date information about the recent updates about the game. You have all those stats, analytics that we discussed of the volume and so forth. So you have like all of these followers, new users, token volume, and token price, and all of them are up to date. So within this one particular page, you get complete information about that, the whole game. So this is what you get from the Games tab. Now, if you come to the deep dives, what you get here is you get to know, or you get to have information regarding the features of the game. So for example, battle history, battle planner, actually you can search with these specific filters. For example, enhanced marketplace. So we get like 3 of them over here, one from Gods and Unchained, Metabomb, and Splinterlands. And with this, you can simply filter out different features from here. So for instance, you have Thetan Arena, you have a profit calculator. So this will give you information about opening box, getting a hero, renting a hero. So you have boxes, you have heroes, you have rentals. This talks about what the cost is, what the profit is, what the per day profit is, and so forth. So this is what you get from deep dives. And this is basically how you can utilize this. Now the point is, what is the whole purpose of having the true NFT pass when you have all the access of the information? The benefit that you get from having the true NFT pass, which actually if you read here, it says you get premium access to earnkeeper.io, free NFT drops from trusted game partners, the latest alpha backed by data from the experts, and much more. So basically you get more data than the normal users will be able to get. For example, we can get social activity analytics of 7 days, we can get new users activity of 7 days, we can get token volume up to like 7 days. But the one that are holding that have the true alpha NFT pass, they get more of the data, like more than 7 days. I'm not sure how much, but they can have, you know, more data than a normal user will be able to have. And apart from that, they'll be getting NFT drops from trusted game partners, and there will be other perks that they will be getting. So this is what you get from the, you know, True Alpha Pass NFT. So if we conclude this project, what you get from this, all of the information, well, you get the link to the official game website. You actually get to be introduced to newer games, which is one of the major benefit that you get to know about the new games. You get to be aware of new games in one single platform. You get links to all their game, you know, social channels, their current number of the followers, and so forth. And you get their Twitter banner image. You get the game description, short info on what it is about, so that helps you choose. You get 7-day social activity. You get 7-day new users activity. You also get 7-day token volume activity. And if you are holding the True Alpha Pass NFT, you get more historic data. And then we have custom earning deep dives when available, and there will be more integrations that will be done on these. So we'll have more and more information about these things. And yeah, so basically this is what you get from this project. It's pretty straightforward. I don't think there's any problem related to this. So it's still, if you have any questions, of course you can ask me in the comment section, or I'm going to provide you guys with the social media links of this project. You can you know, talk to them, become part of their community. You can join the Discord server, you can follow them on Twitter. So if you have any questions, of course you can ask them there. But this is all I have for you guys in this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one shortly, so stay tuned. Disclaimer: trading digital assets involve significant risk and can result in the loss of your invested capital. You should ensure that you fully understand the risk involved and take into consideration your level of experience, investment objectives, and seek independent financial advice if necessary. It is up to you whether to invest or not.